Hey everyone, Cardlin here with the newest installment of Fridays with Cardlin. It is August 26th, 2016, and this is officially episode number 11. In case you're wondering what this is all about, think of this as a quicker, more condensed version of my old Q&A videos. Instead of doing a big, long video every 1,000 subscribers or so, now I'll be doing this every Friday morning. I'll answer some questions you all submitted and voted up, and I'll give you some updates on myself and the site and how things are going. First things first, let's get straight to the questions, yeah? If you have a question of your own, I have a link in the description below for you to ask it. Also, there's a separate link for you to vote on what questions you want to ask me. Alright, here we go. Have you ever considered starting a sleeping aid series? From Bella S. Yeah, Bella, that's actually a really good idea, and the reason I called it sleeping aid, like the whole reason I formatted it like that, is because I do intend to make it a series. It's just tough, when I have only like 2 videos to do every week, and I have so many different ideas, so many different scripts, commissions too, things that are prioritized, and it's definitely on the long list of like things I want to do. But yes, I think a lot of you are beginning to know there's a lot of things that I want to do. But yes, I actually have a new one in mind that I should be doing soon, where instead of playing games, I'm reading. So you'll be hearing me flip pages in the book, maybe take sips of tea and whatnot. Alright, question number 2 from Elle. What's your best piece of advice for someone in a relationship that their parents don't approve of for no good reason? Alright, so it's a bit of a loaded question, to be fair with you, Elle. To think that your parents have no good reason is not really giving them a lot of credit. Your parents love you. Your parents raised you. They did everything. They changed your diapers. They had to do everything to get you to where you are now. So to think that they have no good reason to do something in your life that maybe stops you is not really being fair. Now, I'm not saying that there aren't unreasonable parents out there. I'm not saying that there aren't horrible parents out there. Parents are people too, and they can make mistakes. But maybe take into consideration the fact that they've been here a lot longer. Take into consideration they have your best interests at heart. Take into consideration that maybe they're seeing the long game, whereas you're not. And try and see what you can do to maybe see it from their side. They'd appreciate it a lot more, I'm sure, and it might be easier to reason with them if you show that you have thought about it. That having been said, if there's still no good reason, there's honestly no good reason, I don't know. What's more important to you? This relationship with someone you have known for maybe not that long, or your relationship with your parents you've known all your life? And if they're still wrong and you still want to do it, then clearly you're going to do it regardless. And you don't need advice from somebody online to tell you that you should follow your heart. Question number 3 from Anonymous. I would love to read your scripts myself, so I was wondering, maybe you could paste in a script under every video on YouTube? That's a pretty solid idea. I really like it. The thing is, I don't write all these scripts, so I don't really have rights to them. Now, the ones that I do write, I could share. I've actually posted links to my scripts before, and I'll post another link in the description below so y'all can see them. But yeah, adding them to the actual videos wouldn't be a bad idea, to the ones that I've done at least. So I'll go ahead and go through my videos sometime when I get some time, maybe this weekend, and I'll do that. Thanks for the idea. Question number 4 from Chessy Quinn. So, I suggested my friend to listen to you, and the first one she picked was Afraid of the Dark. Oops. What is a good first starter for people discovering your channel? 2 of my personal favorites are You're Everything I Dreamed You Would Be. That's a really good, really simple, really cute one. And also Baby You're Asleep Right. Those 2 seem to be 2 of my most popular ones. They seem to be 2 of the ones that other people do the most, and maybe they're relatable in a really easy sort of way. So maybe recommend those to your friend. Question number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from CP. Have you ever, or will you ever, send in an audition reel for a company that does work with voice acting for animations in video games such as Funimation or Aniplex, etc.? I have not yet. I definitely want to. It's something I want to do. But as I have a full-time job, this YouTube channel is pretty much all the time I have. I don't really have extra time to audition or to chase down jobs, and I'm sure I could, and I'm sure I could get listed for something. And that's why it's been my resolution this year to be in the credits of something, right? But I just don't have the time. I don't even know if I'm going to make that resolution. Wow, I can't believe I made that resolution so long ago. It's like we're 8 months in, going on 9. Jeez, I didn't even make a move. Alright, question number 6. How would you differentiate nerdiness and geekiness? Nerdiness and geekiness. Alright, I actually have been thinking about this for a long time. It's a point of contention between my friends and I. I think nerdiness is more tied to intelligence. I think nerds know not just, pop culture and like cartoons and games and whatnot, and what they're, Star Wars, Star Trek. They don't know just trivia, but they also know the kind of subjects in school that are inherently tied to nerdiness. Like, these people are aspiring scientists, mathematicians, engineers, I think nerdiness is more geared towards that actual intelligent nerdiness. Geekiness, I think that you can be a geek in specific topics. So like, if you know a lot about Star Wars, you're a Star Wars geek. If you know a lot about Steven Universe, you're a Steven Universe geek. Now, if you're into just the pop culture things, like the cartoons, the TV shows, the movies, the comic books, the books, if you're not in the academia, but you are into all the nerdy things, I call that a dork. That's always been me. That's when you are just into dorky, nerdy things, but you're not exactly hitting the books and trying to become a scientist, So that's how I differentiate the triangle of nerdiness. Question number 7 from Purplepuff. You mentioned that you and your girlfriend met online. Any tips for trying to talk to potential love interests online without sounding like a creep? Sure. I think being yourself is key at all times, and I also think finding them on a site that is tied to a mutual interest of yours is also important. Like, go to like a site of something that you really like. Go to Kingdom Hearts forum. Go to like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles website. Start posting in the forums. Start getting to know people in that community. Go to subreddits, maybe search it up, and find them organically through something that you both like, and it'll be something that you share, and something you can talk about passionately. When you talk about something passionately, you talk honestly, Otherwise, in terms of like dating sites and whatnot, good luck. Everybody's got their guard up. Everybody's extremely paranoid and worried on those sites. So just do your best, just be honest, and don't be afraid to say no. And don't be afraid when other people say no either. You got this though, okay? There's tons and tons of people out there. A lot of them are looking for somebody else, and I'm sure a lot of them are looking for you. Question number 8 from Identity Crisis. Are you tired of answering questions yet? I've been doing this for a long time, way before I was on YouTube. So, no, I think it does just enough to tickle my ego in just the right way. Plus, I like showing you all more about me because it helps to differentiate Cardlin the person from Cardlin the character, And sure, there's a lot to the saying, don't meet your heroes or never meet your heroes, in the sense that by learning more about who I am, it might disrupt your image of Cardlin the character. But just keep in mind that, Cardlin the character is meant to be an ideal, perfect boyfriend type. And I am very much so just a dork. Just a dork. That's just me. Question number 9 from Natalia. Do you like to read books? If so, how much inspiration do you take from literature? Yeah, back in high school and occasionally throughout the years, maybe about 1 or 2 a year, I'll read a book. I'll go through a novel. Now I go through audiobooks a lot. I've been doing a lot of audiobooks for my commute back and forth from work. I do a lot of like fantasy, a lot of things like with The Wheel of Time, Game of Thrones, A Song of Ice and Fire. I read a lot of different fantasy books in the past. I do a lot of biographies and people I really like Eddie Huang. I read all of his books, or listened to all of his books rather. And I've also started listening to authors like Brandon Sanderson. And of course, I've read almost all the books of my favorite author, Chuck Palahniuk. Palahniuk? Whatever, however you pronounce it. He's one of my favorites. But yeah, I do take a lot of inspiration from my literature. Especially when it comes to like my more role-play type scripts, like my fantasy ones. I take things almost directly, in the sense that I use specific phrases, like from Wheel of Time. One of my favorite phrases has always been "light burn me," as a curse, because it doesn't really sound like a curse, but like a traditional curse, but used in the right context, it can be used. It can make for a proper fuck you. Question number 10. Where can I find some of the Reddit communities that make audios like yours that you've mentioned in your videos? I'll add links to the description below, but there's 3 I'd recommend. There's, this one's not safe for work. It's 18 plus only. It's a lot of erotic stuff. I do not suggest going there if you're underage, and you probably should not go there if you're underage. But, there's Gone Wild Audio. That's the first one I found. Then, this one, I believe, is also actually 18 plus only. It's called Pillow Talk Audio. Those are the 2 that I started out on. And if you're looking for something that's a little more all ages, that can be a little more inclusive, you can find Audio Candy. It's a place for audios of all ages and all sorts. Yeah, that place is pretty fun too. I'll put links in the description below. Alright, now on to announcements. Let's see. Buttons are still available for order, so if you want any buttons, I'm still shipping those out weekly. And yeah, my supplies are getting kind of low, so get your orders in now if you want them. My Patreon is getting revamped. My apologies to all of the current supporters. What's basically going to happen is I'm going to reset all my tiers. So if you're currently supporting me, it's going to be wiped clean. Come September, you're no longer going to be a supporter, and we'll just restart from scratch. And hopefully, if you still want to continue to support me, you can go back and sign back up again. And if not, that's cool too. Thank you for all your support so far. Let's see, what else? Oh, expect a new channel introduction up soon. I've teamed up with an amazing kinetic typographer, amazing video editor by the name of Air Sydney. She's doing 3 videos for me, and they're going to be freaking great. Like, I've seen them so far, and wow, it's nothing like what I have up so far, and they're really, really beautiful, and you guys are going to love them. The last announcement is my anniversary is coming up. I've been doing this for almost a year now. On September 14th, it'll have been 1 year since I uploaded my first video. Isn't that nuts? So yeah, in just a couple of weeks, I'll have been doing this for a year. Isn't that crazy? I'll do something special on the 14th probably. Maybe like a behind the scenes kind of audio about like, what life's been like and what this trek up to 1 year's been like and whatnot. And, hopefully you'll be there. And, yeah, maybe I'll even do something like a little live stream or something, like a little cheers to all of my, all of you who've been here, and helped, me grow this amazing community. Alright, and there we have it, another Fridays with Cardlin video done and down. Approaching the 1 year mark on this YouTube channel is a real trip. I never knew this could become a thing at all, even, and now to think that I've been doing it for almost a year, and that I've managed to put so many videos out, and, and it's weird saying this because it's kind of like egotistical in a way, but to know that I've been able to help so many people, I've received so many messages from people that say that I've really helped them and that I've helped get them through dark times and just help them smile and help them through difficult things in their life. And it's really humbling. It's really amazing. It's one of the best blessings that's ever been nice enough to grace my life. So thank you all for helping me make this happen. Ooh, and just because I'm sort of maybe a YouTuber now, and YouTubers say these things, don't forget to subscribe and like my videos if you like them. And maybe tell your friends, pretty please. I believe that about brings us to an end, so yeah, cheers.